I did not want to go to the gym at all this morning. This is where I normally park my car. But they're going to restripe the parking lot, so I had to move the car, but I don't think everybody got the memo. I'm wondering if they're actually going to tow these cars like they said they would. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock now, and it seems like they still haven't really started with doing anything. I think that's because of the car right there. I was supposed to go to the gym. I should totally do that though. The reason why I went anyway is because I want to finish what I started. So in 2010, I ran my first half marathon, and I did that in 2 hours. And right then and there, I set the goal that for the next half marathon, I would run it in 1 hour and 50 minutes or faster. Now, we're living 13 years later, and I did not reach that goal. I still want to reach that goal. So in order to do so, I need to be a faster runner. That means I need to be a stronger runner. So I went to the gym anyway. Now I know what you're thinking. It's 13 years later, you're 13 years older, and yes, I've run a whole bunch of half marathons. I ran 2 full marathons and 5Ks and 10Ks and everything in between, and I still wasn't able to reach that goal. Why am I gonna reach it now? I don't know, but I'm just still going to try. I will just keep going because that's what I do. Ay, ay, ay. In 2013, I earned my private pilot certificate. This is a dream that I've had forever, since I can remember. Basically, I wanted to become a pilot, an airline pilot, actually. And in order to do so, I became an aerospace engineer first. And you know what? I've told this story on this channel a bunch of times, and I think this is honestly, truly the last time that I will reference it. But the point of the story is that I decided I wanted to be an airline pilot. A whole bunch of things happened, and then in the end, last year, I actually did reach that goal, and I became an airline pilot for a major airline here in the US. Unfortunately, it was just not what I had imagined it to be. And honestly, I am really sad that I ended up not liking being an airline pilot, but I am super proud that I actually reached that goal. I have no regrets whatsoever. I am proud of myself that I kept on going for years, basically most of my adult life, to reach that goal, and I reached it. I'm proud of that. 3 o'clock, and it looks like they did do some of the painting right there. This part, but the car in question is still here, and these parts have not been done right here. Now, to be 100% honest, I should have quit flying sooner, before I actually got to that dream job. I already had some feelings that maybe flying for a living was not necessarily what I wanted to do. And don't get me wrong, I love flying. I just don't love the lifestyle. I miss flying right now. But in the end, the lifestyle that I thought was fine, that I could do, it was just not what I wanted to do. So I should have quit sooner. But why I didn't quit was because that's just not what I do. I see myself through all the way to the end. Once I set a goal, I want to achieve it. All right, so my car, back where it's supposed to be, and they have finished the striping. Well, kind of sort of finished the striping out here. They actually never moved the car. So that means that the stripe over here is still janky. What the heck? I would never leave a project unfinished like that. That's entirely not true. I have this Lego project here, and there is so much dust on this. It is unbelievable. It's because I got this Lego set for my birthday. Yes, I'm a nerd. I like Legos, all right? And it's a Mars rover, which I think is really cool. And yeah, I got this for my birthday. My birthday is in August, and we're living in June now, like I said earlier, of 2024. And yeah, it's been almost a year, and I have not finished this Lego project. There's no reason for me not to finish it. Here are some more unfinished projects. This is fabric that I was gonna use in my car to customize it a little bit. I did install it on the driver's side door, but not yet on the passenger side door. I started that project, gosh, how long ago? I think maybe 5 years ago now. I will finish it someday. And then the next project is a pair of board shorts that I really liked, and I wanted to have another pair and wanted to make it myself. So I took apart the actual short, this is the waist thing, so that I could then cut fabric. So this is the original fabric of the original short. And then this is the fabric that I bought to make the exact same shorts myself. I was going to learn how to sew. So I actually did buy a sewing machine as well. And yeah, there's different parts. I started this project, I don't know, so long ago. I don't even want to put a number of years on it. But I will do this too, someday. I will make my own board shorts. Now the real question is, why am I so obsessed to finish what I started? I honestly don't really have an answer to that, other than it makes me feel, well, it gives me purpose and fulfillment. That's actually something I talked about in the last video. Finishing a goal that I have set for myself, that gives me meaning. It gives me a reason to do what I do on a day-to-day basis. Which brings me to this YouTube channel, because today, not only did I not want to go for my workout, I also did not have any inspiration to actually record and finish this video. And then I decided that, you know what, I actually need a goal. I need a goal for me to be able to have the energy to film. So that's what I did. I set a goal for myself. And the goal is to upload 2 videos a week for 1 year. And I wrote the goal down in my journals, because when you write something down, you're, 40% more likely to actually achieve your goal when you write it down. So I did that. And now I actually had a reason to go out and film and finish the project that I started today. And I'm super happy that I did. It made me feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose today. I've learned a lot from chasing my pilot dream for so long. I learned that if you want something bad enough, you will get it. You can just keep trying and trying and trying, and you will eventually get there. But sometimes you get there and then you just don't like what you get. And that's okay. I've learned that you don't have to push and grind all the time to actually reach a goal. I've learned that you need to enjoy the journey. It's not about the end goal, it's about the journey. And yes, that is super cliche. I've learned that you just need to maybe also sometimes have smaller, manageable goals. That's why I'm setting the goal of 2 videos a week for this YouTube channel instead of like daily vlogging, because that's definitely too much. I won't be able to do that. Or setting the goal that I want to be a filmmaker someday. Yes, that goal is in the back of my mind, but it's such a big, unobtainable goal for me right now. That's what it seems like. Just like that pilot dream of mine seemed unobtainium at that time, but I set the goal anyway, and I kept going and grinding all the way to burnout when I finally got to my goal. This time, I'm not doing that. I learned from it. So instead of saying, I am going to be a filmmaker, a documentary filmmaker, telling stories, that's not what the actual goal is right now. I'm breaking it down into manageable chunks, and right now what I need to get down is the reps. I need to learn how to use a camera really well. I need to learn about lighting. I have so much to learn before I can even think about being on set somewhere. So the small manageable goal that I have for myself is 2 videos a week on this YouTube channel. That's all I'm going to do. And I'm so happy that I set that goal, and I'm so happy that I am actually filming this video right now. When push comes to shove, there's really only one goal, honestly, that is important to me in life, and that is to be happy. And purpose and fulfillment is part of that. But happiness, that's the goal that, it's, again, cliche, it's the goal that we're striving for, right? Happiness. And this is the way I am going to achieve that, in a fun way and in a way that I can still have meaning every single day by pursuing smaller, manageable goals. Thank you so much for being here on the journey with me of achieving this new goal of mine. I really appreciate you listening to my rambles for this long. If you're still here listening to me, then you are definitely my people. I'd be honored if you'd subscribe and come hang out in a different video with me. And then for now, have a wonderful rest of your day. Be careful out there. Pet a furry friend if you have one, and then I will see you in the next video.